So hello my dear friends, welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So today in this video, let's try to understand the situations of job loss and how to deal with that difficult situations in your life. Now if you are watching this video, there might going to be some instability in your career or some instability in your career. That is why you are watching this video. Now I'm a Vedic astrologer, and with the help of Vedic astrology, you will be able to create your own pathway, okay? And when I'm saying that creating your own pathway, there are going to be few fundamental steps that you need to keep in your mind before starting your career. Or even if you are in the mid 40s or you are experiencing some midlife crisis, this video is also going to be very, very helpful for you. In the 21st century in which we are living, everyone wants to provide for their family. Okay, everyone is having their parents, okay, their kids, their wives. So everyone wants to at least provide the three basic necessities, that is food, clothing and shelter. Now forget about shelter part. Real estate is really very costly, and not many individuals and even all the what we call it as millennials, okay, or the generation that is of 1995-6 or Gen Zs, or they will not be able to purchase homes. So forget about the real estate part. Now it comes to the two basic necessities, that is at least food and clothing. Although this is also very important, okay. So with the help of Mars, you will be able to gain some land and you can construct up there. But the first main part is the providing the basic necessities of the life. Now on daily basis, I actually receive mails from individuals, not from India, from USA specifically, even some European countries also, and even Gulf countries. The market situation is really very tight right now. So what is the solution behind that thing? You are spending a lot of money on pursuing your bachelor's degree. Then might be some are fortunate for going for the master's degree. Then might be some are fortunate for going for PhD, doctorates. So they are having like degree pile up. If you ask them their education qualification, they are might going to be double MBAs, double master degree, or maybe like double PhD. So they are having a lot of knowledge, but they are not understanding one root principle behind prosperity, gaining financial security is the platform. Now if you fail to build that platform, nothing is going to be there. You are going to collapse every time. It doesn't matter whether you start from very zero level or you start from mid-level positions or from some topmost positions like CEO, CTO or everything. If the platform is not up there, it becomes very, very difficult for you to gain stability in your career. Now, what is that platform? If you are doing a job 9 to 5, then whosoever is going to be the owner of your company is that platform. He is giving you that platform. Now please don't get offended if you are a CEO and CFO watching this video. You are working under someone else. Someone else is gaining control over your life. If next day the owner of the company decided to fire you up, no one can stop you. And no one can stop that CEO for firing you. So these things are certainly not in your hand to gain control over. Now originally the idea of job or working under someone else, if you go back in the mid 80s, like 1826 or 1850s, during that period, this job thing actually came up. Because I also understand, I'm also a part of one economy, Indian economy. So every economy need doctors, they need nurses, they need like policemen, army personals, they require education, they need teachers. So they need, in the society to actually grow, they need every part to be filled up with certain kind of a jobs. They need labor, they need construction activity, so labor is must for them. Now it's not necessary like everyone who is watching this video, I'm asking you to start your own business. If you will be able to do that thing, that is a very good thing. But still that job is not going to bring that considerable amount of safety and security in your life. Irrespective if you are in the government job also, because nowadays if you look specifically in the Indian culture, many youth, many individuals, they are like looking for government sector Like if somehow God is going to give me one government job, then my life is going to be completely settled. No, this is not like that. Life is not only based upon the government job. You need to focus upon developing some extra skills in your life. And here I'm talking about gaining specialized knowledge. This is the first step towards building that foundation. Gaining specialized knowledge. And specialized knowledge is very easily available nowadays. Vedic astrology is my specialization. That is why I'm teaching you. Although I did my bachelor's in mechanical engineering, so that is my degree is with me, and I also worked in a very good corporate culture, Japanese multinational company. They are paying me very good amount of money, salary, perks, everything is there, even that 5-day culture, 8 hours. So my job is also very relaxing. But I need to put myself into some challenging situations so that at least I can deal with that situations, because I have seen that during the COVID time, many people, they are losing their jobs and now they are totally insecure how to feed their family, how to get survival. So the very first point is actually focus upon gaining the specialized knowledge in your life. Now this is the specialized knowledge which is easily available. I'm not asking you to go for MBA degree. I'm asking you to gain some specialized knowledge. Because if you pick up 100 successful individuals, or the people you yourself consider, like I consider this person as a very successful person. So that person is only successful because he is doing something from past 10, 15, 20 or 30 years continuously. Only why that person is successful. If you will think like that, I will do multiple things at a single time. I will do my job as well. I will earn money through share market at the same time. I will do this thing also, that thing also, that thing also. No. You are actually going to dissect your energy in such a way you will not be able to retain focus over any of these area. Now many of you might going to contradict me with over that single point also, like multitasking is very important. We need to do multitasking. Multitasking is not at all important for you. If you want to achieve something worthwhile or some level of success in your life, focus is important. Multitasking is not important. Without focus and without some form of specialized knowledge which you can use to actually help other people, which you can help to serve the society or people in general, if you are failing to acquire that specialized knowledge in your life that is useful for other people, there is no matter what you are going to do in your life, still you will not be able to build that foundation of your career. Without building the foundation, no one can become successful. And now you will ask me like, okay, what kind of a specialized knowledge I need to take? That is where Vedic astrology is going to help you. This is a very useful subject, very useful. I'm not asking you to come to me for gaining some consultation. No, you can learn this subject by your own efforts. Look into your horoscope, look into the minute details of every planet, and then you will be able to understand this subject in the much better way. Try to align your energy according to your planetary Vimshotri or Mahadashas at the same time along with the strength of the planet. In this way, you are also going to be lead up into some very wonderful thing which you never have thought in your entire life. So you need to pick specialized knowledge from your Vedic astrological birth chart by looking into Vimshotri Mahadasha. Once again, I repeat Vimshotri Mahadasha, because I'm not talking here about only 2 to 3 years of career success. I'm actually asking you to look for career as a long thing, like a 30, 40, 60 years long thing. Just like a marriage, if you are choosing a life partner for yourself, so you are not looking for 1 to 2 years of your life. You are looking for something which is very strong for my next 50, 60 years of my life. I'm going to spend with that one single person. Similarly with that career, you need to pick your career according to your Vimshotri Mahadasha. If your Dasha is of Rahu, pick the career options regarding Rahu. If it is Jupiter, pick career with regards to Jupiter. If it is Saturn, pick career options according to Saturn. Because these are considerable amount of times, considerable dashas. Rahu is 18 years long period. Even if you are doing something in the Rahu time frame, it means yes, definitely for next 18 years of your life, at least you are going to be focused in that particular area because your dasha is supporting you. Now exception is always there. Like even the Indian economy or US economy or other country economy is very big. Some disaster might going to come and this is going to create some collapsations in the system. I'm not going by that 1% of the rule, but 99% of the time, if that stagnant dasha, or maybe Rahu, Jupiter 16 years, Saturn 19 years, Mercury 17, 18 years. So if you are into that long dasha circle, and if you are trying to do, maybe for example, you are in the Jupiter period, Jupiter is the planet of service industry, teaching, preaching, or maybe any sort of advisory, independent consulting activities are very good for you. Suppose you are in the Jupiter and you are doing tasks related to planet Saturn, that is blue collar job, doing some technical stuff up there. So this is not going to help you to build your career because dasha is not supporting you. Similarly, for example, in the Saturn time frame, you are trying to do work related to Jupiter in the Saturn dasha. Now how that planet is going to support you in your life? At least before judging, or maybe if you are going to any other astrologer, if they are giving you this career option, please ask them, like, is this career you are giving me for rest of my complete life or not? Many individuals, they will not be able to understand or handle the career instability. Many people, not all the people are strong, because nowadays not only boys or not only males are working, females are also working. And then the major upset part will come when they have spent a lot of money upon pursuing their degrees. Now, I'm not blaming the education system here. I'm actually blaming you people. It's your fault. Education system, I'm not going to give any fault. Economy is not bad. That is your own mindset, your own mentality. If your mindset is totally weak, then no one can help you. If your mindset is actually positive, okay, first of all, your mindset is positive, then you have that capacity. Now, after that gaining of that specialized knowledge, the second most important part is try to look for the ways for implementation of that knowledge and share that knowledge with other people without any expectations. I use the word without any expectations here because in the initial stages of your life, when you are trying to build certain platform as well, now you need to give something free service. Nothing is as sort of, don't think like that I'm giving free service and I'm going to give free service for next 1 year. No, I will tell you, nature principles are working in such a way. If you are putting 100% efforts in one direction, suppose you are not receiving the 100% result from that area, the nature is going to create some third other same source which have the capacity to give the results from that particular area. It may be you are putting efforts in one direction, nature, okay, I will give him, maybe let him marry with some very wealthy person, and then the money and wealth will flow towards that area. Maybe if it is putting efforts in the job area, let me give him some gains from real estate, maybe some other area. So don't think like that if I'm putting efforts up there and my efforts are useless, who is telling me to provide free service? You can look into all the clever businessmen also. The biggest example is Jio, J-I-O. If you are Indian, Reliance Jio. So when in the initial time 4G, 5G network come, so Indians are not much aware of this internet, YouTube and all that kind of facilities. But when that Jio will come, so you see that the revolutionary thing is coming. Initially Jio is free, so every person is using, they are gaining some knowledge. And when they are gaining some knowledge, they become addicted to that thing. Addiction is not the accurate word, but at least they are gaining some knowledge. And then they will pay you money for the amount of knowledge which you are rendering in the society. They are going to pay you its equivalent. Now, it's not necessary like you only need to work into job kind of a scenario in order to render that thing. Nowadays, in the 21st century, there are a variety of areas. With the help of internet, you can do everything, maybe online, maybe offline. You need to try or find ways to share that knowledge with other person without any expectations. If something come in return, be grateful for that thing, but without any expectations. Okay, this is the most important step. Now the third important point is whenever you are gaining that, okay, I'm having that specialized knowledge and now I'm delivering that knowledge, still you need to become very patient also. Patience is also very important. Nowadays many people are not patient, they are highly impatient. They fail to wait, because in order for you to build something worthwhile that is going to stay with you for rest of your life now, you need to have patience inside you. Don't think like that I'm going to build like worldwide success maybe in 1, 2, 3 years. Even 5 years is less. You need to, next step is in your mind, you need to actually think. You need to have that certain list of goals with you. If you are not clear about goal setting, learn this thing. Without goal setting, your bank balance will not going to increase. And you need to have your personal goals and professional goals also. I'm not only talking about like gaining money is the only goal that you need to have in your mind. Although many people, they are saying me like, if you give me all the money, I'm going to solve all my problems. Okay. So if 90% of the population is happy with the money, so okay, you can set your financial goals for long term. And don't start with how I'm going to do that thing, start with why. That is very important to start with why, WHY, why I'm doing this thing. How is secondary, like how I'm going to do that thing, how I'm going to accomplish that goal. And I will tell you, these are the financial goals. You must need to set some spiritual goals in your life. Goals towards your family, goals towards your friend circle. Because the sense of fulfillment in your life is only going to come if you are going to grow in all the areas of the life. If you are only growing in the financial aspect of the life, only money is there, nothing else is up there, you fail to enjoy the life. I'm not saying becoming ultra successful or this thing is not having any positive impact in your life. Yes, this is going to have some positive impact, but you need to understand one thing. You need to focus upon enjoying all the other areas of the life at the same time. So along with that financial and career goals, your personal goals are also very important. Maybe for next 1 year, you need to lose some weight. There are some bad habits present inside you, maybe smoking, drinking, alcohol, this thing, you need to get rid of that habits. Maybe watching porn, that is also very addictive thing. Maybe any other, you are keep on watching shorts over the YouTube or like Instagram for like 1 hour, 2 hour, you are like totally wasting your time and energy efforts up there. So maybe small goals, okay, like I will going to reduce that time frame. I will devote that time frame towards reading or gaining some extra knowledge or some specialized knowledge. So this is that next step, that starting with why, not with how. How is secondary. First of all, you need to have something in your mind, because if something is in your mind or some goal is written up there, nature will try to help you. Nature is going to force all its energies towards that particular area. This is a very practical exercise that you need to do in your life. Very, very important for you. And the last important point is you need to actually focus upon multiplicity and multiplying the sources of income in your life. One income stream or one income source is always going to create financial instability. No matter whether if you are a businessman, if you are doing a job person watching this video, if you are maybe some self-employed person, you are a doctor, you are a lawyer, you are a medical profession, maybe technical consultant, IT people, whosoever is watching this video, without multiple income streams, you will not be able to have that continuous amount of security in your life. The reason which prompted me to make this video over the financial part and that career and that job losses situation, because I also feel very bad nowadays. Like why there are few people who are understanding these basic principles, and there are many beginners, they are not understanding these core principles in their life. So that is the next step, is actually to build income sources in your life. Now the very best way to build your income sources is actually to have very less needs. Okay, in the initial stages of your life, if you are going to expand you with all the like I'm going to buy this thing, luxury items, these things, if you are initially falling into that trap of buying everything, then you are going to create a much havoc in your life. I will tell you, don't buy anything, just purchase a piece of land. This is the best piece of advice which I'm giving you. You need to purchase a piece of land. It doesn't matter where, how much area, it may be small, 10 hectare, 1 hectare, it doesn't matter. So that is the last step, where you need to purchase one piece of land. It may be small, it may be big. Purchasing a piece of land will always going to give you security. It may be for agricultural purposes, My father also having one agricultural land. My family also, we do agriculture. My parents used to grow crops at home. I'm also involved in that thing. I also love doing agriculture. So land is important. Building is not important. Structure is not important. You need to purchase some agricultural land where you can actually cultivate crops. No matter even if it take more than 5 years for you to attain that money to purchase a piece of land, work hard towards attaining a piece of land. Piece of land is very important, specifically the agricultural land, so that at least you can focus upon developing a self-sustainable kind of a life, where you will be able to sustain your family. At least you can provide them the food, because without food you cannot live. You can live without other things in your life. You can live without your car, but you cannot live without your food. You can live without your mobile phones also. But agricultural land is very important, and specifically if you are a man watching this video, I humbly request you to purchase a piece of land. Agricultural land is helping you to produce crops that is going to fulfill the basic or all the requirements of your family. So I hope you have gained some different or unique perspective with regards to dealing up with career and job losses kind of a situation. Now if you are having any consultations, please contact me at my email ID. It's 8nikhilgarg8@gmail.com. Please drop me an email and I will try my best to schedule the earliest appointments with you, or maybe help you with some audio recordings part. Any other consultation if you require from my side, do let me know. So till then, please take care of yourself, and if you found this channel very interesting, make sure to subscribe it below. And please don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. Until then, please take care of yourself and explore my channel. Hare Krishna.